Vietnam, a land of contrasts. Bustling cities, serene rice paddies, ancient temples, modern marvels. But beyond the iconic landscapes lies a hidden world, the world of Vietnam's diverse ethnic groups. Over 50 distinct groups, each with their own language, customs, and beliefs, weave a rich tapestry of cultural heritage. From the terraced rice fields of the north to the Mekong Delta in the south, these communities offer a glimpse into the soul of Vietnam. These are not mere tourist attractions. They are living, breathing cultures, grappling with the challenges of the modern world while striving to preserve their unique identities. Among the many traditions that set these groups apart, marriage customs hold a special significance. They offer a window into the values, beliefs, and social structures that bind these communities together. Some customs are elaborate and festive, filled with vibrant colors, music, and dance. Others are more solemn and ritualistic, steeped in ancient beliefs and ancestral veneration. And then there are the customs that seem strange and even shocking to outsiders, like the practice of bride capture. Bride capture. The phrase evokes images of ancient times and rugged landscapes. It's a practice that has existed for centuries across cultures. In Vietnam, it persists among some smaller ethnic groups in the north. The origins are shrouded in mystery and debate. Some believe it was rooted in intertribal warfare. Capturing women may have secured wives or increased population. Others argue it was symbolic, a ritualized form of courtship. It involved a staged abduction and a test of the groom's strength. The woman's consent was often implicit in the arrangement. Today it's far removed from violent connotations. It's a complex custom, often misunderstood by outsiders. To grasp its significance, we must delve into its cultural context. Imagine a remote village nestled amidst the soaring peaks of northern Vietnam. The air is filled with the sounds of nature, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the distant rush of a waterfall. It's the day of the village festival, a time for celebration and feasting. The groom, dressed in his finest traditional attire, waits anxiously with his family. They embark on a journey to the bride's village for a ritual passed down through generations. The groom's party sets off with purpose and excitement, marked by singing and laughter. Upon reaching their destination, they are met with mock resistance. It's a test of the groom's commitment, proving his worthiness to the bride's family. The stories of bride capture are as diverse as the communities that practice it. In one village, I met an elderly woman, her eyes twinkling with mischief as she recounted the day her husband captured her. She spoke of the elaborate ruse he and his friends had devised, the mock chase through the rice paddies, the laughter that echoed through the valley. It was a day, she said, that she would never forget, a testament to her husband's love and determination. In another village, a young man, his face etched with a mixture of pride and apprehension, prepared to participate in the ritual for the first time. He spoke of the pressure to uphold his family's honor, to prove himself worthy of his bride-to-be, but he also spoke of the excitement, the anticipation of starting a new chapter in his life. These personal accounts reveal the human side of bride capture, the emotions, the traditions, and the evolving perspectives that shape this ancient custom. They remind us that behind every ritual, every tradition, lie real people with their own stories to tell. Section 5. A World of Rituals. Bride capture across cultures. Bride capture is not unique to Vietnam. Throughout history, similar customs have been documented in cultures around the world, from Central Asia to South America, from the Scottish Highlands to the islands of the Pacific. In some cultures, bride capture was a violent act, a form of abduction and forced marriage. In others, it was a symbolic ritual, a test of courage, or a way to circumvent social norms. The Roma people, for example, practiced a form of bride capture known as elopement marriage, where a couple would run away together to avoid arranged marriages. In Kyrgyzstan, a tradition known as alakachu involved a man stealing his bride with the help of his friends, often with her consent, as a way to bypass the traditional bride price. These examples highlight the diversity of bride capture traditions and the importance of understanding the specific cultural context in which they occur. Section 6. The Winds of Change. Modernity's impact on ancient customs. The world is changing, and even the most remote corners of Vietnam are not immune to the forces of globalization and modernization. The influx of outside influences, from technology to tourism, is bringing about a gradual shift in traditional ways of life. Bride capture, once a common practice among some ethnic groups, is now fading in many areas. Younger generations exposed to new ideas and values are less likely to embrace the custom. Education in particular is playing a significant role in this transformation. As more children, especially girls, attend school and pursue higher education, they are exposed to different perspectives on marriage and relationships. They are also more likely to delay marriage and choose their own partners. Economic factors are also at play. As traditional livelihoods such as agriculture and livestock farming become less viable, many young people are migrating to urban areas in search of work. This migration disrupts traditional social structures and exposes them to different cultural norms. Section 7. Tradition at a Crossroads, the Uncertain Future of Bride Capture. The future of bride capture in Vietnam is uncertain. While it persists in some communities, often in a more symbolic and less elaborate form, its long-term survival is far from guaranteed. Some argue that the decline of bride capture is a sign of progress, a reflection of changing social norms and greater gender equality. They view the practice as outdated and potentially harmful, as it can be used to coerce women into marriage. Others lament the loss of tradition, seeing it as a symptom of cultural homogenization and the erosion of unique identities. They argue that bride capture, when practiced consensually and within a specific cultural context, can be a meaningful and even empowering tradition. The debate over bride capture reflects a broader tension between preserving cultural heritage and embracing modern values. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, one that requires sensitivity, understanding, and a willingness to engage with different perspectives. Section 8. Respecting cultural heritage, a call for understanding. It's easy to judge cultural practices that seem strange or even shocking to us, but it's important to remember that our own cultural norms and values are not universal. What might seem bizarre or offensive to one culture might be perfectly acceptable or even celebrated in another. When it comes to traditions like bride capture, understanding is key. We need to approach these customs with an open mind and a willingness to learn from the communities that practice them. This doesn't mean condoning harmful practices or ignoring the voices of those who have been negatively impacted by them, but it does mean engaging in respectful dialogue, listening to different perspectives, and recognizing that culture is not static. It's constantly evolving. Section 9. Beyond the spectacle, finding beauty in diversity. The world is full of fascinating and often perplexing traditions. Bride capture is just one example of the countless ways in which humans have chosen to celebrate life, love, and community. These traditions, no matter how strange they may seem at first glance, offer a glimpse into the richness and diversity of human experience. They remind us that there are many ways of being in the world, many ways of loving, many ways of belonging. Instead of dismissing these traditions as backward or barbaric, let's approach them with curiosity and respect. Let's celebrate the beauty of cultural diversity and learn from the wisdom of those who came before us. Section 10. Vietnam, a journey of discovery and respect. Vietnam is a country in transition, a place where ancient traditions coexist with modern aspirations. It's a land of contrasts, contradictions, and endless possibilities. As you journey through this fascinating country, be open to the unexpected. Embrace the unfamiliar. Listen to the stories of the people you meet, and above all, approach each encounter with respect and humility. In the heart of Vietnam's cultural tapestry lies a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, and beauty waiting to be discovered. So go forth, explore, and let Vietnam surprise you.